All right. Let's see what we got. Hey, what's going on, Gilles? Ça va, Gilles? Ça va, mon ami? What's going on, man? What's going on, DCP? Yo, check out my merch. I'm rapping records today. Double hat. What's going on? How you doing, DCP? Look, I got out here. I'm out here. I'm gonna freeze myself to death. Let's try it though. You know what I brought today? I brought the Mino. These are good. I know they're good because I used the bigger one. I'm gonna toss this out there and see what happens. First, I'm gonna go with the. What I like about this now is that I can come close to the bank. Refreshing. How good was the Paul Von Wolfram stream today? I'm so happy for that dude. DCP, did he end up catching 10 sturgeon or he caught only 9? Because I had to leave. But I was super happy for him. Yeah, the stream was amazing. Like the guy goes, what did he catch? I don't know if he answered, but he caught 9. Yeah, just 9 sturgeon. I know. How many are we gonna catch, right? I mean, I'll be happy with just one. Still better than his last stream. Last stream he caught 7, which is still wild to me. I don't know what kind of fish we're gonna catch today, but I just had a point of getting out there today. It's so cold. It is so cold. The horrors persist, but so do we. It is very, very cold. Oh, I just had a fish. Hello, I just had a bite. Paul, look, I already catch fish. I was gonna show you all the fish I have. Yes, there is ice. Ice aqui. Regardez. It's ice. Hold on. Paul, hold on. I always like to joke around with Paul. Hold on, Paul. I have to show you the fish. I have many fish. Look. You see this? I'm going to try these today. These are gulp. I think you guys might use these. You also use these in the Netherlands. They're only 1 inch. I think they're more than 1 inch, but these are good. Yeah, Paul, I can't. You did amazing today. I would take my hat off for you right now, but I am so cold. It is very cold. I am not taking hat off. Maybe at the end of the stream. I have 2 hats on. I have 2 hats on and a hold on, see? I have 1 hat. This is from my alma mater university. And I got the 2nd hat. It's muy cold. Coop. No, I wish they were alive. They're just gallop minnows. You can find that pack in your local Walmart for about $7. Oh man, I should have. So I ordered these gloves from Sims, the wool gloves for winter fishing, but they had them on a Black Friday sale. It was like 50% off, but they didn't come in on time. I was expecting to use them today. Timothy, wow, let's see. I'm getting Explorer for sub. I'm good, man. You can find another fisherman you can do deals with. But if you want to stick around, I might catch a fish by the end of the stream. I don't know if we can catch a fish in Jersey in the next 3 minutes. The answer is definitely going to be a no. But if we use Gulf minnows, we might be able to catch one. What's going on, J-Mac? How you doing, man? Yeah, no, these Gulf minnows work well because I use the bigger version of them. Oh, man, it is. Look, it is cold. It is very cold. We're in Jersey. We are in New Jersey. There's something above us. I think it's time to make Jill's a moderator because Jill's been coming in and now he has a translator. Jill's, I give you a wrench. Now you go to war. You can go to war with the trolls. Check it out. I'm going to add you as a moderator. Okay. Another great alliance between United States and France. No, don't run away now. All right, let's keep moving. I gotta keep moving because I'm gonna freeze myself to death here. It is very, very cold. Check it out. Look, there's ice on the bank. See this, Mr. Ice? What's going on, Scott B Fishing? What's going on, Randeep Shinda? Who asked me where I'm at? Yeah, Randeep, we're in New Jersey. We have a lot of people from India, New Jersey. Actually, a lot of my friends are from India. Oh man, I have a lot of friends from India. They have the best food with the best flavor ever. I can only eat a little bit because it gets spicy, but sometimes they definitely know their spices. Ooh, my God, I'm cold, man. Nice. That's good. That's good that you're home, Paul. I'm glad you guys you got home safe because I know after fishing for a while, you can. Sometimes it's hard to get home because you get sleepy. That happened to me one time. I was fishing at the lake. I fished all day. I think I fished like I was younger, and I fell asleep driving back. I was like in my old Nissan, and I hit the shoulder, but I was okay. Like I didn't hit anybody or myself. But yeah, you fall asleep easy when you fish. Stay outdoors. Scott B. Thanks, Scott B Fishing. I appreciate you, man. I'll check out your channel. If you can, leave me a comment somewhere so I can find your channel later. Because sometimes, I'm not begging you for comments, but sometimes it's really hard for me to find people because I talk to so many people and when you live streaming, your chats kind of disappear after that. And you can't just click on the person's name and say, hey, let me find his channel. I appreciate that. Mustafa, what's going on? Thank you, Ratna Deep Shinde. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. What's going on, David? David Lotta. You sound like that sounds like a Jersey name. Oh man. But yeah, Paul, I gotta tell you, man, I gotta look at the camera, but man, Paul, you're a serious fisherman. You got 9 sturgeon in one live stream. Grand Piorca, he's catching like fish. I catch Timu-sized fish, you know. My fish like 3 inches, 4 inches. Paul gets on the stream, gets a 60-kilogram sturgeon, no problem. He gets 8 more of them. Me, I'm catching Timu fish. But it is cold. No, we didn't catch anything. But if we catch something, it's going to be Timu size. It's going to be small. It might be a crappie or a perch. I don't think bluegills have been biting at all. What we're going to do is I'm going to change out my lure. I was using a trout magnet. We got 6 fish on these yesterday. We got 5 crappie and 1 perch. Yeah, Constantinos. Well, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, see, David Latta. I told you, man. I know you. I'm in Jersey, so we're basically from the same hood. And it's cold. And I'm using the wrong gloves because my winter gloves didn't come in yet from my Black Friday purchases. And I am cold. You know what's going to make me warm? Like a $2,000 donation. I'm just kidding. I don't need no money. Let's see. Where's my gulp minnow? All right, let's try this. I love these guys. I just bought a new thing, but I usually use a 2.5 inch. Oh no, I gotta stick my finger in there, man. Let me sit down. Yeah, we just need to like a Persian prince here to give everybody $2,000. That would be good for the weekend, and that's what it probably would last in Jersey. just buying groceries. Let me check. I really don't want to stick my finger in there because it's cold, and I don't want to get more cold. Hold on, let me find a stick. Stay with me. I'm gonna do I don't have a chopstick. Oh, look at that. I'm a professional at this. You saw that? That was one pull. I don't know why it stuck to the thing, but hold on, let me close it. I don't think south of France is that cold. I've been to Nice, Jules. What's going on, Jay Fishing? Well, if you just comment from Pole Stream and you're happy about catching fish on the live stream, you're about to get really depressed because we're probably not going to catch much. But yesterday we did catch 6 fish, so I'm just giving you a fair warning. I just got out here today because I just don't want to sit at home for the next hour. I kind of did everything I had to do for the day, so I have some time. So I'm just using this micro jig head by iFish. That guy is, I'm not affiliated with him, but he's a good man from Tennessee that makes his own lures. And we're just going to put this little gulp minnow on. I'm just going to eat it out there. This should work. Let me just straighten his tail out a little bit. All right. Believe it or not, this works pretty well. I know it looks weird, but trust me. Trust me, you have to trust people from Jersey. We're honest. Not or anything. Let me check. Let me check. But yeah, Paul, I was so happy for you, man. I was walking around with your live stream everywhere. I looked like one of those teenagers that always looks on their phone. Let's let it drop. The only fish I can really catch here right now is either going to be a perch or a bluegill. And I'm leaning closer to a perch because, well, actually not perch and bluegill. It's probably going to be a perch and a crappie. That's what we caught yesterday. And we ran on a school of crappie because we kept catching them. You can see there's ice already. I'm not sure why it's in the middle of the lake. But, I have better hope in gulp minnow. I don't know why it has that weird tail though. Usually the tail is straight. Yeah, pickerel. I mean, I wish we had a pickerel. I'd really actually prefer a pickle. But a pickerel, there's no pickerel in this lake. But I think there's a pickerel in the lake that were fished yesterday, but I still haven't caught one. Mustafa, I've seen you before. Let's check. But yeah, Paul was on fire today. I think everybody that was in his live stream, some people are in the stream now, and there's no denial. I think he caught 9 huge sturgeon on the live stream. And I think the last one was the biggest one too. I think it was his personal record. I think it was like 115 pounds, Paul, maybe more. I think it's more. It was like 120 pounds, or you were barely able to lift it. And that was just crazy. Yo, Jim, what's going on? Jim from Punta Gorda. Look, we have ice now. I'm telling you, just like I was saying, the horrors persist, but so do we. We are trying to catch fish in ice. I think all normal fishermen stop fishing at this point. But we had luck yesterday. Yesterday was the most productive day in the last month I had. That's why I'm out here today struggling. I don't want to go back to that lake I was fishing yesterday by Trump National because I feel like I want to explore new lakes. I might go back there next week if it doesn't freeze over. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm surprised your stream doesn't get advertised more. Like your stream was like I watch so many YouTubers, and I don't mean it as an offense to anybody, but your stream, it was amazing. Your stream is just like you engage the people, you reach chat, you stay with the people. I understand how you don't have at least 100 people, 50 people in your live stream, and you're catching fish that some people don't even believe can be caught on a live stream. You're catching live sturgeons on a live stream, and it's like, you know, for most of us, like you can't even pull that fish out of the water legally here in New York or Jersey. So for a lot of people that watch YouTube, that would be like an amazing live stream to watch. I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm just saying, like, I understand, like, I'll trade you my views. So, because I feel like you should be getting at least 150 people in your live stream. I'm just complaining here in the live stream for the past week. I don't know. But yeah, the gulp minnow should work theoretically. Yeah, but Paul, I think subs matter a little bit. I always wonder if it's the connection or some sort of like, because my channel is nothing special. Like, I'm not a pro fisherman. I'm just an aggressive amateur. I always wonder if that's the connection of the phone, because like right now my phone is on a 5G ultra wideband, which gives you a good picture. I'm not sure if YouTube samples that out or that's what they're, you know. You guys know in the next 20 minutes there's a low chance of me catching a fish. I know one live streamer though that I watch. I think his name is Glacier Shark from Alaska. He's a cool guy. He uses a but see, you got to spend money then, and it's like it's not like there's money in live streaming on YouTube. He has a Starlink on his boat. I think I just had a bite, or maybe that was just seaweed. No, I think I was catching something. Oh, thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just wish. I think my seasonal depression kicked in when I stopped catching fish on live streams, because I felt like we were doing so great. Some live streams we would catch like 6 fish and 8 cats, and then the bite just dropped off. So it was like, well, this is kind of sad. But yeah, I'm just gonna let it drop. But then, like I said, sometimes I'll watch live streams that have amazing connection, and there'll be no people in the live stream either, because Glacier Shark has really good connection, but he also does like 8-hour live streams of trolling the boat, and there'll be like 20 people on his live stream. So I'm trying to figure this YouTube thing out. For me, it's just interesting. They definitely have a same algorithm running for all the accounts. Just gonna give it a little twitchy twitch. Hold on, I was going to show you guys something I found, since we're not catching any. You know what I'm going to do? I've heard of people doing this. I'm just going to cast this minnow out, and I'll leave it laying there, because people apparently catch fish that way. And I'm not worried about nothing stealing it, because I actually have like almost a perfect prop here. Hold on. I don't want to lose my Daiwa Presso just in case a 3-pound bass picks it up. But hold on, I'm going to put this rod here. That's what I like about light rods. You just put it there. And I found somebody's. Well, first of all, let's go pick up free stuff. See, Santa in New Jersey comes every day if you go fishing. So I got a bobber. Oh no. Hold on. Well, I got an icy bobber Well, now I got my hands wet. I didn't think that went through. All right. I got a free bobber for my kid or his friends. And look what I found. Paul, you tell me what kind of rig this is. I'm sure this genius, look. I mean, this lake has a fish that is 5 pounds. That's the biggest fish in this lake, I think. Look what they're using. I mean, I can probably pull in a sturgeon with this, right, Paul? I don't know what this guy was doing, but yeah, look. I just found this rig just hanging on the street, and I figured I'd wait till the live stream to show it to you guys. Look at this thing. So, yeah. I don't know what they were trying to catch on this. I mean, what kind of fish would you try to catch in the lake? This looks like a 30-pound line to me, at least. But it was just hanging here on the tree. And I figured I'd wait till the live stream to show it to you guys. Like, where would I cast this? Is this like a catfish thing? Sea striker. Like, isn't this for deep sea fishing, or at least shore fishing for something big? Small pumpkin, yeah, no. Small pumpkin, yeah, no small pumpkin. Old pumpkin is they went to Florida now. It's seasonal. They flew off. But wait, look, mushroom. Oh, look at that. Okay, what kind of mushroom is that? I'm not eating it, don't worry. Huh. Let me find mushroom. Anyways, let's go back to the fishing. But yeah, I found a free lure here today. I don't know what you're gonna catch in this lake. Like I said, the biggest fish here is probably 6 pounds. Oh, for pike? Okay, J-Max, so now we have a pike rig. So it's for like late live bait, right? Nice. Got it. Okay. Oh, champignon. Oh, that's right. That's how you French say it. The champignon. Because you know why? Eastern Europeans, you know what they say they call those mushrooms? They call them champignon. I think that's what the French call them too. Champignon. We just call them portobello mushrooms here in Jersey. It's a wild portobello. It's a party one. But yeah, I figured if I was gonna bore you guys, I'd at least show you all the stuff I found. It's just wild to me. Sometimes people leave braid here with a little bobber on it. I don't get it. I'm not the best fisherman, but why would you put a bobber on a tiny bobber on a 30-pound braid? Let's pull it up. Let's go to a deeper spot. Hold on. All right, I think that spot is right there. It's perfect right there. I just have ice in front of me, so I don't want to get stuck. I'm only gonna throw this gulp minnow out again. Dead bait fishing, got it. I know. Do you know iFish? That's the guy who's responsible for me buying it. It's the Daiwa Presso. It's a cheap Daiwa Presso. It's the $7 one, relatively cheap. And it's the Legalis. And yeah, that's why I bought it, because I heard iFish using it. And when I heard that drag, I was like, I have to have it. I have to have it. I just ran out and bought it. So I have 2 Daiwa. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We just hit ice, boys. I'm sorry. I'm dragging. I don't know if you can hear it. You hear that? I'm dragging my thing on ice. Come back here. What if I get a strike off a bass on that through the ice? Probably going to be more like a blue heron, not bass. He hooked you? Nice. Nice. Well, Sachet, you want to see something crazy? I actually just bought a bunch of stuff from him. You know who? Look, I bought his jig head. I've been using his jig head hooks for about 8 months now. That's made by iFish. Oh yeah. I'm using a Gulp minnow, just a 1-inch from the can. That's the one that's supposed to work right now, but guys, it's super cold. My fingers are freezing, so who knows? This is what I'm using right now on a jig head hook. These little 1-inch minnows. They would absolutely kill it here during the summer season. Huh. I'm basically bouncing off the bottom of that 1 gram jig head. You know what? I'm gonna stay at this spot. This way I can talk to you. Yeah, so Shay, I just put a huge order with him because I felt like I owed that guy. He told me so much about ultralight fishing that I waited. I saved some money up. I had actually some guy came into my live stream and gave me he's not even my subscriber. He just showed up and gave me like a huge donut, and I appreciate that guy. And that increased my fishing budget. So I during Black Friday I went on iFish's website and bought a lot of his stuff. I even bought one of those lure boxes that he makes. Yeah, the sale's not huge. I think he does like free shipping or something. Victor is his name. So now Realistic Fishing fishes with his stuff, and also he fishes with Richard Gene, the fishing machine. I think Gene is almost at 1 million subscribers. Anyways, that's that. Nice, J-Mo. Okay, I'm just gonna be telling you right now. I probably got about 20 minutes in me. I think my fingers already left. I think they took a flight to Florida to hang out with Jim from Punta Gorda. Cause yeah, I was not expecting this. I'm basically, hold on. I think the finger frozen now. I feel nothing, but that was before I started fishing, so I don't know. I feel nothing. Oh, wait, I think I had a little bite. I don't even know how to get these fish to bite at this place, because yesterday, people are not going to let me lie. We did catch like 5 crappie and 1 perch. I think we caught the same crappie twice yesterday. So we do catch fish on live streams right now, but man, it's been tough. I'm just gonna let it drop and put my fingers in my pockets. Oh, thanks, Tashish. I appreciate you, man. That's very nice of you. You get a wrench for saying that. There you go. Congratulations. Yeah, maybe my kid, he definitely gives me some tough love. He is, my wife wasn't very happy that I took him fishing on Monday because he was kind of sick, but I basically dressed him like one of those eBay packages where you can only see his eyes and his mouth. He was just like completely wrapped up with like 3 pairs of socks. But yeah, he ended up staying home till yesterday was his first day back at school. He had really bad croup. But he was already sick, so it's not like croup can be made worse. Croup is a viral disease. It's not like you can make it worse by taking your kid outside. What actually makes the coughing better, if you ever have a kid that's super sick and you drive him to the hospital and he can't catch your breath, open your windows up. That's a pro tip from not me, but from a lot of physicians I know. If you need the kid to stop coughing, because the cold air will constrict their lungs and they'll start breathing normally. But that's just like one of those things where if your kid's coughing uncontrollably and you feel like he's not going to be able to breathe. Anyways, that's just oversharing. But yeah, my kid's back. He's back in school. I'm telling you, in about 2-3 weeks, my kid's going to be here with his ice skates, if my wife doesn't see it, and we'll go ice skating. It's getting so cold out here. Hey, are you in northwestern Florida? So wait, northwestern. So you're like in the Panhandle, right? I'm giving out wrenches today. No, I'm not fishing for pike. That's definitely not. Let me tell you. Let me ask you a better question. Does this look like I'm fishing for little fish, like Timu-sized pike? You see? Look, this is my wedding band, and this is my lure. That's how small it is. But this works, believe it or not. It just doesn't work today. But this definitely works. Ugh. Wow. Oh, the rap guy, you're in Massachusetts, so it's even colder there now. I need to make sure I'm not reading the chat wrong. I'm sorry. JMax says you could do with live baits for pike in this weather condition and cold, just right for. Oh yeah, yeah. So there's no pike in this lake, but I wish I could do live fishing with live bait. That would be something. It's just, as you guys, some of you know, I can only fish certain times of the day and for a certain amount of time. That's why that presents a challenge for me. I don't want to make things up and tell you I'm going to take you pike fishing. That's well, I've been trying to do it. I promised Demon I was going to go pike fishing, but oh man, it's cold. Hold on, let me hide my hands. Let me hide my hands and read the chat. Oh, you're an entire. That's right. I remember you. I think we talked last time. Yeah, ice fishing is one of those things that I know a lot of guys do it, but if you don't have friends that want to do ice fishing, I feel like ice fishing is like a communal suffering thing if you don't have enough cold weather gear. But I think you need to have, I think you need to have proper gear. I'm going to be to ice fish because in weather like this, about 10 years ago, I went out with a bunch of my buddies, not ice fishing, but we went fishing for lake trout. And I was the only guy that came underprepared. And man, let me tell you, they were not happy with me being there because I was just a miserable SOB because I was cold and I just wanted to we weren't catching no fish. And all I wanted to do, I was younger, obviously. All I wanted to do was to just get out of there. But I didn't want to, you can't leave your buddies behind. So I was basically unprepared. So word of advice, if you're new to fishing and somebody invites you to cold weather condition fishing, bring like 15 pairs of socks and gloves and hats and just layer it up because you're going to be cold. And the same goes for ice fishing. You really need to be properly dressed. You can catch a cold, you can end up in the hospital, you can get pneumonia. And it's not a joke. So be careful. Yeah, I know. I like those houses that they like. Every time I watch ice fishing on YouTube, I feel like it's better than my bachelor party. It's like dudes just chilling there with like 15 screens. All they need is just like some gentleman entertainment. That's it. And they can see the fish under the water. They can see it eat the hook. They got life scopes. They got like, it's beautiful. They're drinking. I feel like if I go ice fishing, I'm going to be the one underwater for some reason. So yeah, I'll be down. Like maybe if we get like 5 guys to go ice fishing. But yeah, Mrs. Orca, I'm probably gonna shut those plans down real quick for me. Scott, fishing. Have a look on my channel. You want? Yeah. JMac is from UK. And he does something that I don't know how to do, which is carp fishing. I try to go carp fishing here, but we decided to change up a location. I think we just realized that I have a short attention span, and I'm like a little kid. As soon as I cast the rod in, and there's no fish, and I'm not doing anything, I get bored. Oh, it's cold. But I guess the osprey left. Remember the osprey that we saw feeding on the live stream? Hopefully he's in Florida by now. How you doing, Yetri 5? How you doing, Kanzo 4? Grumpy, I'll post some ice fishing pics on Discord. It's an awesome way to fish. No, I know it's awesome because what my father-in-law does, which some people don't like, but he has friends that are really into fishing, and they go ice fishing with a life scope. So what they do, they'll come to a lake, they'll drill a hole. I mean, these guys are professionals, and they come and they harvest fish. They come there to fish, and they take fish home and feed their family. So I guess they want to maximize their catches. So they have a life scope between, like, I think they split it between like 4 guys. They'll drill a hole. they'll put a live scope, they'll check for fish, and they'll be like, there's no fish. So they move literally like 20, 40 feet. They'll drill another hole, check it with a live scope, and be like, yep, this is where the fish is. And they just slay crappie all winter long and perch. And they do it somewhere here in Jersey. I don't usually ask, I wouldn't even ask my family member for spots because everybody's territorial about their spots. But yeah, that's how they do ice fishing, and I completely approve of that. Because if I'm going to be freezing my butt off, I want to know where the fish is. That kind of makes sense to me. Hold on. But yeah, their ice fishing gear is pretty crazy. Like, you got to be warm. How you doing, Nikolai? Demon, what's going on, man? What's going on, FNC? Let's see. Snitches, glitches. I'm reading. Hey, Skipjack Sandy, what's going on? Look, everybody. I think everybody's trickling after the polls live stream. Well, in case you guys wanted to, water down your experience today from a person catching a lot of fish, you came to the right place. We catch no fish and we complain. I'm just using the ultralight and I'm trying to catch. It started icing over, as you can see. And I'm probably going to be fishing for like next 20 minutes if I can handle it. But I'm just using like a small jig head. I'll show it to you, one of these fish jig heads. You might have seen Realistic Fishing using them too, but it's from Victor in Tennessee. And I'm just using the good old, for those of you that are coming to the stream, and I'm just using it with the Gulp 1-inch minnows. Elias, you like fishing? Okay. Well, you came to the right spot. We're definitely fishing. We're not catching, but we are fishing. I'm basically just dragging this poor minnow across the bottom. I'm about to change him. I'm about to change this minnow. I'm going to go back to, what am I feeling? I'm going to go back to a trout magnet in pink color. Maybe we'll get something. I'm just going to keep walking this bank. All these trees that you see laying here, those are all cut down by otters. Wait, what is this? What is this noise? Wait, did my reel really freeze? What? It feels like one of those like elevators in an old movie that wasn't used, like in Jurassic Park. What? No way. I think my reel froze. I don't remember getting any water on it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Ah, well, you were not experiencing. You guys were not having this experience in Paul's live stream. Look, I have a little icy tip. I've never had that in my life. A little icy hot. Yep, I've never had that happen before. That's awesome. That's pretty funny. I thought it was my reel. It was starting to sound like one of those elevators that they turn on after 30 years of using it. I was like, what the hell was that? Yeah. Trop Freud. Yep. See, in case you want to know what it's, Trop Freud. Oh, man. Grumpy Orska, also Freud. Jules, I'm very cold. I'm coming home and I'm getting me one of the Costco soup mixes. I'm just gonna, hopefully that warms me up. I think I turned off heat in my house too when I left this morning. Oh, hope my wife's not listening. I'm gonna get yelled at. Yeah, no, it's on the tip. You're right. So that hasn't happened to me in a long time, or actually ever. But here, this is going to be our last chance. This is going to be the Hail Mary. I can't even feel my fingertips. All right. If I was a fish, I'd bite this. All right, let's try it. All right. Maybe we can catch a fish. And last time we were fishing, we caught a perch right at the end, with or bluegill with 2 minutes left. Oh, that's smart. If it starts to do that, shake it. It says, hold on, I have a trout magnet in my mouth. If it starts to do that, shake it in the water, and after shake it off while reeling it in. Speaking of that, speaking of this trout magnet being in my mouth, you guys, if for those of you that like to grill, be careful using the. It's going to be a random advice from Grumpy Orca, but before I forget, some of my family members work in the OR, and they've been seeing a lot of cases recently with. So people use these grill brushes, you know, the metal ones, and they'll clean their grill with that metal brush, and the bristles, if you don't properly clean it, the bristles from the metal brush will stick to the grill surface, to those runs, and then you grill your meat on. And those bristles, they end up in your food. Then you eat it, and then they get stuck in your colon, and then you need to get your colon resected, which means they cut it up, and you get a bag for about 6 months, or sometimes permanently. So if you got one of them bristle brushes at your house, where they use for grilling, please throw that. Just a random thought, because my family member has been seeing a lot of cases this year. I don't know if the quality of a certain grill brush went down, but it's basically been every week somebody's getting their colon cut up because of the grill brush. And they're a tiny little bristle. I just thought about it because I had a trout magnet in my mouth. I was like, what if I swallow this stupid thing? You're in your bed, Jills, and no faith. Well, all right. But yeah, I'd rather be in my bed too. I have no faith in myself either to catch a fish right now. I just want to get some warm soup. Oh yeah. It's 0. No, it's probably below 0. I think it's like minus. It's like -3, -2, -3. Because it's about, I don't know. DCP, do you know how cold it is in Jersey right now? So this is what I'm using. I'm just using a trout magnet. And usually this works, as you know, but who knows? Yeah, the coil-looking grill scrapers. Don't use any metal. I'm telling you. Just trust me on this. I hear about this. I don't know what happened. Maybe some supplier had really bad QC. But man, this has been a lot of cases. Right now they stopped. But just be careful. Yeah, 0. The water, probably like, I'm gonna say like 6 to 8 feet there. We're looking for crappie, but they're definitely not there. Yesterday we were catching fish using this exact technique, but today it got even colder. You're in Georgia, it's 50, yeah. Nice. No, it is cold out here. I'm freezing my fingers off. But I wanted to be out today. I don't want to sit at home. Today, this is probably the last day I can fish. If it's going to be over the weekend, that's it. And then I can only take you to the surf to fish. But we can still go trout fishing. But this is probably one of the last times I'll be able to fish. Oh, look at that. Le bouteille. Oh, look at that. It's a little bottle. I don't know if I'll be able to drag this out today. But maybe on the way back. Maybe on the way back I'll be able to drag it out. Because I don't have my backpack today. I just have a chest pack. Usually I'll take that stuff back to the thing. Netherlands is not a good temperature. France is +10. Nice. Gary Stewart, Middle Eastern dance wedding. Okay. I'm glad you got to attend that one. Are you good at dancing? No. What else? Any luck catching fish yet? No luck. But we're fishing. We're not catching today. Maybe I'll catch a fish. I have to catch a fish in the next 10-15 minutes. Sahesh, I'm in Somerset County. It's kind of like halfway towards PA, basically. I'm probably the only person that live streams fishing in Somerset County, New Jersey. I mean, at least I'll be the only one for the next couple of months because I don't see anybody fishing. Chasing travels. Yes, 47 degrees is still good. I'll take 47 degrees. I think it has to be below 30 right now here. I didn't even bring my thermometer. How you doing, Terry B? Boutel, yep, that is a Boutel, Gilles. Yeah, we're basically just hanging out. We're decompressing from watching Paul catch 9 sturgeons in the live stream. That's amazing. That dude deserves 1,000 likes today for that live stream. Guy just goes on a live stream and catches 9 sturgeons. I have a question. Do you guys? I see a beehive. You guys want to check it out? Huh. I wonder if there's anybody inside. Toyban International Travels 974. I'm not in a trout water right now. I don't know if you're local, but we do still have trout left over. We caught a trout on a live last week. We had to fight a bird to get it out, but that was probably one of my funnier moments in live streams history. But yeah, we did catch a nice rainbow trout on a week ago on the live stream. It came to us with 2 giant holes in it because a blue heron tried to eat it, but we did get one. Infamous 111. Am I single? No, but you can't afford me. Don't worry about it. I'm a very high maintenance kind of guy. You know, I like my Diapressos. I like Legalis. So yeah, it's bad. I'm bad news, and I don't like to work. I just like to go fishing. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Chasing travels. The fish hole watching the channel, fireplace roaring, they're laughing at the comedy weird guys trying to catch a fish. I know. I think they're live stream sniping me. That's what started happening in the past couple of months. They figured out they're like, there's only one guy trying to catch fish on a live stream in Somerset County. We figured out who it is. How you doing, Ramo? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, this is basically I think most normal people stop fishing in freshwater fishing in Jersey. That people that don't have a boat, I think, stop fishing in Jersey, especially for freshwater. Obviously, people still fish got stuck to my finger. Hold on. I think most people stopped fishing freshwater in Jersey about a month ago, to be honest. I mean, people that know what they're doing. But people with a boat are probably also, the people in the boat with the boats probably also put their boats away for the winter. But freshwater guy, saltwater guys still out there. Hold on, guys. I just saw something I want to check out real quick. Let me grab a stick. I spy with my little eye a little bee nest. And it's funny because I found a nest on my property like that. And it still had wasps inside of it. Look at that. Who lives there? We're about to spice the stream up. I think that's a bee nest. Let's go check it out. I'm getting bored. My curiosity is getting the best of me. Hold on. What I got? I got like 5 minutes. Let's check it out. All right. What do you think is going to happen? All right. Made myself a little stick. Oh, dude. Huh. That's a pretty intricate nest. I just got to make sure I can run. Oh, you know what? Are there bees inside or hornets? There's no way that's a wild bee nest, you think? Hold on, let me get closer. You never know. I mean, there's no fish, so we got to keep it entertaining. Well, if it's a wild bee nest, I don't want to touch it. But I think it's a hornet nest. And I think they're dead inside. What matters more in fishing? Luck or technique? No, definitely technique. It's all about technique. Even if you have the best luck in the world, technique wins every time. Anyways, I was looking at this hornet's nest. Yeah, they're hibernating. Let's leave them alone. No, I actually would totally knock it over, but at my house, I just didn't want my kids to play with it. I took it down. It had a bunch of like sleeping wasps inside of it. So I just fed them to my cichlid. But you know what? Let's leave it alone just in case those are wild bees and there's like, you know, look at this. Look at all these trees. All right, let's do one last cast. Ugh. I got all excited when I saw that nest, but I don't want to mess with it. Next thing you know, it's bees, and I don't want to get bees hurt. I'm pretty sure it's a wasp nest, though. All right, let's go back. Of course, I get caught on every single branch I could. Hold on. Here we go. Fish the ice cube for the pasties. A week ago, I put my hand in the ground at my exterior cellar window. Danny yellow jacket's nest in the ground. Oh yeah, they will make a nest. They literally will clean those rocks perfect. I did have a wasp nest. I was weed whacking one day, and man, I hit it with a weed whacker. I got bit about 8 times by wasps. They were chasing me to my house door. It was not a good experience, dude. It was not a good experience. Yeah, it is a presentation. You wanna match the hatch. Hold on, dude. I thought I had a fish for a second. Look at this group. Yeah, well, it's a park, so at my house, if I call the pros in Jersey, I'll probably get charged like $2,000 to take down a bee nest. So you already know who's the pro in that situation. Nobody. It's me and a stick. And we've done that many times because the wasps do come around and make nests on my property. Hold on. Oh yeah, yellow jackets will make their nests in the ground. They did it at my property. I think the best way to get rid of them is actually don't put water in. I think people try to put water. I bought a bee suit, like one of those beekeeper suits. And I just used chemicals to kill them. There was no other way, really. Looks like paper wasp nest. Yeah, I was thinking that's a wasp nest too, but let's not mess with it. All right, I think this brings us to the end of today's entertainment show. Obviously, this was totally about fishing and not catching. I'm gonna let you guys go on about your lives. What's going on, Torty? How you doing? But yeah, we tried ultralight fishing today without luck. We found some lures, and I'm gonna head out. I'm wishing you guys a happy weekend. Stay healthy and stay warm. Wow, look at that! I got 2 hats on. Bye, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one. All right, stay warm, guys. I appreciate everybody. And like I said, spend time with your family. Go out there. Go outdoors.